Cassie, ho, ho, ho. It's Christmas again. Yes. I love Christmas. And I also love Casio. Let's do a review. Jingle bells, Casio sales, let's buy another watch. Welcome to another Casio watch review. Today, we got one of these. And it is the ABL-100WE 1AEF. Nice. Casio saw a little bit of an opportunity here, I think. The popularity of this watch, the A168, and more people wanting to know their step count and wanting to link their phones to their watch whilst having a retro look. So I get why they did it, and congratulations, Casio. I've just bought one. So there we go. Before we do this review, I'd just like to say a big thanks to everyone who's subscribed recently. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is unreal. It wasn't that long ago we hit 500 subscribers. Now we're on almost 1,000. So thank you very much for that. And yeah, let's get straight into this. Let's open this box up and take a look inside. Okay, here we go. So, as I said, this is the ABL-100WE, brand new in the box. Haven't worn this yet. I've been dying to take it out of the box and give it a whirl. But let's have a look. This little box there. Let's push that to one side. Take the packaging off. Fresh packaging. Chuck that over there. There we go. Let's get out of its card. Ooh. It's got a nice little weight to it. And again, I do own a A168, so to have two of these watches side by side, they do look pretty similar, but obviously they look similar, these watches, but they're a lot different. They do a lot of different stuff. So, there we go. Let's pull this plastic off. Moment of truth. Oh yeah. Lovely. Very, like I said, very retro. Very modern, very retro. Casio have done pretty well here, I think. They've kept the look similar. The strap is different. I'm pretty excited to put this strap on actually because it looks really comfy, but as a lot of people say online, it is a bit pinchy on the old arm hairs. So I'll let you know how I get on with that. So lots of features on this. Very modern, very modern. You can link this to your phone, obviously. But apparently, the watch battery life on this is 2 years, and they say if you can put it into some kind of battery saving mode, which will probably double the battery life. So I'll probably do that. I think I don't need it linked up too much. I love this little Bluetooth logo down there. That's pretty cool. Feels nice. Again, pretty used to the A168, so this doesn't feel like a stranger. This watch feels pretty familiar to me. It's a brand new module in this, so Casio have put a new module in this, obviously, because of all these new features and stopwatches. 24-hour stopwatch on this, not your normal sort of 60-minute stopwatch. Like I say, power saving mode, retro look, modern functions, pretty cool. Let's just have a look at the label on this thing, just in case you want to know what's on the label. Mobile link function, auto time adjustment, step tracker, log data, pretty cool. Obviously, you'll see all that on the app. World time for over 300 cities. Now, I hear with this watch, basically, if you link it to the app, it will actually come up with a world map, which you can kind of zoom into and pick which city you'd like your sort of second time to be. So that's pretty cool. Step tracker, LED backlight. What more could you want? Well done, Casio. Okay, so just having to play these buttons. I mean, it feels exactly the same as the A168. Just feels retro, but obviously with a little twinge. I don't think, however, I don't think this watch is water resistant in any way, bar being a bit of, you know, being a bit splash proof. Yeah, there's no indication of the depth that you can take this watch. So I wouldn't take this watch to any depth of water. Again, backlight. The backlight on this, obviously, you can adjust, which I love. So you can have it 1.5 seconds or a 3-second backlight. Pretty handy. Right. Well, let's try this thing on and see if it's as comfy as its older brother. Let's go. Whoosh. ABL-100WE on the wrist. Look at that. Great looking watch. Nice looking strap. Very shiny. It's very shiny. Feels good. But I will say, if you do have slightly hairy arms, be prepared to lose a few of those hairs. As I put it on, I lost probably 4 or 5. And just now you can, you know, if the watch moves on your wrist, you can feel it getting those hairs pulled out. So, yeah. But don't let that put you off, you know. Our love of Casio, sometimes you got to take the rough with the smooth. And I'm definitely going to put up with the loss of a few hairs. But yeah, there we go. Doesn't feel too premium. I mean, it's not a premium watch, but I feel like the price tag of this might be a little bit overpriced. You know, it is an A168 just with a different module and slightly bigger. So if you're not really bothered about these features, but you like the look of this watch, maybe the A168 could be for you. But if you do want all these features, then this is the perfect watch. So yeah, cool. Right, let's check the backlight on this thing. I believe it's amber, not the normal hazy blue that they put in the old ones. I think it saves on battery life for some reason. So let's go check it out. Check out the backlight. Okay, here we are, darkest room in the house for this backlight test on the ABL-100. There we go, amber. What do I think of amber? Oh, I don't know. I do like the blue more, the luminescence. It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's not my favorite color. Orange, amber, whatever it is. But yeah, good enough. Pretty impressed with that. You do get a bit of fade out on this. I noticed if you know, however you tilt this watch, you will lose. I don't know if you can see that. If you tilt it down, it's clearer. Square on, not so clear. At the top, you completely lose the numbers. So I feel like Casio could have improved that a little bit, which is, yeah, you know, a little bit lazy on their behalf, I think. But overall, pretty impressed. Okay, I just want to show you something a minute. This is the ABL-100, and this is the A168, the classic. Which do you prefer? Which backlight do you think's better? I can already tell you which one I prefer. It's got to be the A168. That bluish hue. The amber just doesn't cut it. But also, A168, big numbers, pretty clear for an old girl. There we go. Which one do you think's better? A168 or ABL-100? Let me know in the comments. Okie doke. So that was the backlight test and the backlight battle between this classic A168 versus the ABL-100. What do you think? What do you think of that backlight test? Are you still preferring the blue, or are you thinking the amber's, yeah, a pretty good substitute? Me personally, I love the electroluminescence. I just love that color. Still pretty cool and resonates with me. So yeah. So what do you think, guys? Do you like the A168 better than the ABL? Are you thinking of buying the ABL? Should you buy the ABL? Who knows? Do you think it's a waste of time? Do you just love your A168 so much that you would dream of buying this watch? I like them both. That's why I now own both. This still will have a big place in my watch collection. And yeah, I'll always wear it. But at least now I know I can go out. The reason I like these size watch is because, you know, if it's winter, you're wearing jumpers, they just fit perfectly under the sleeve. So sometimes going out in a G-Shock, although I do like going out in G-Shock sometimes, it's not always ideal because they don't fit that well under a sleeve. So yeah, size comparison wise, I just undo the straps on these just so I can show you. Ooh, it's quite hard to get off that one. So let me just compare the A168 and the ABL here. Not a lot in it, but as you can see, the lug to lug, definitely wider. No difference in depth here, but yeah, the ABL is slightly bigger. Also, I'll bring this in as well. Obviously, this is my girlfriend's ABL-100WEG. So if you're looking to purchase either of these colors, I'll just hold it here for a minute and let you decide. I personally prefer this one, but some people will prefer the gold one. So which one are you thinking of buying? Hopefully this video can help you decide. Maybe. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Decision made? Who knows? Cool. Well, thanks guys. Thanks for watching this Casio review today. I got another watch review. I might squeeze one more out before Christmas, maybe. I have made another purchase. I'll give you a little hint. Ooh, yeah. I have bought another Seiko. Watch review to come. Cool. Well, again, thanks for subscribing lately. We're almost at 1,000. So if we hit 1,000 within the next week or so, I'll be very pleased. And yeah, just thanks again. Thanks for watching. Happy Christmas from this big guy in the corner, just hiding over there. And I'll see you all soon.